My name's David Drennan. I'm pastor and director of IT at Second Baptist Church, Houston, Texas. We're a large church. I'm one of several pastors, but IT is kind of my day job. It's one of the things that we do to oversee all 6 locations. We have about 75,000 members, an average weekly attendance of around 24,000. We exist for people who aren't there yet, which means we really need to be able to engage people personally by name. We also want to take care of the church members. To do that, we have to have great tools. And so about 10 years ago, we looked for a new platform to move the management of our membership, and we chose iMIS. So in 2007, we went live on iMIS. It was a great platform, and the reason why I call it a platform and not a product, because as a church of our size, we had several challenges, and we knew that there was not any one software that would meet all of our needs. We had to basically look for a solution to buy and then build the difference. We knew that there was going to be a gap because churches are kind of unique and there's not a lot of solutions in the marketplace. So that's why we chose iMIS, because it allowed us to buy something that was basically common to a lot of organizations, but also to allow us to build and to do some customizations that were unique for us as a church. So that was the value that we found in iMIS, and it has been a superb solution for us, and we have lived with it for 10 years. I know a lot of churches that go through a lot of different solutions in time, but iMIS has stayed the course. It has grown with us. And one of the key aspects that sold us on iMIS was the commitment by ASI called Partners for Life. We loved that because we wanted to be in a partnership that had longevity, that had value, something that we could contribute to and they would contribute to us, not just in technology, but in a relationship. And we found that with ASI. And so that was one of the selling points that allowed us to move to iMIS. And since we went live in 2007, we have grown. At the time, we were only 3 locations. We're now 6 locations. We now even have, in the last year, started an online campus for people to engage with us across the world. And all those names and the tracking and the management of all that is done through iMIS. So we have leveraged iMIS in lots of different ways, but specifically iMIS 20 has been a game changer for us, because what it has allowed us to do is to customize iMIS with this iPart architecture, with its dashboards. It allows us to give a tailored fit solution to our staff. We had a great solution before in iMIS 15 and previous versions, but iMIS 20 took it to the next level. And so now we have just efficient workflows, dashboards that kind of keep us up to date exactly how we're doing with the care of our church. We even have a prayer and care dashboard that helps us know right away who's in the hospital, who needs a touch from one of our pastors, who had a death in the family, who have ongoing illnesses. Our pastors can pull that up and know right away, today, who's new in the hospital, who do we need to be praying for. We also have developed part on the platform a native mobile app that allows us to put a miniature version of iMIS, if you will, in the hands of our volunteer leaders. In a church of our size, the way we minister and manage the care of our church is to break it down in groups. And so we have over 200 groups that meet weekly, and within each group, the attendance can range anywhere from 30 to 200. And so each of those groups has a volunteer leadership. So we built a native app built on top of the iMIS platform that allows each of those leaders to have access to the information of those within their group. They can put in their attendance each week. They can track who's been missing for the last 3 weeks. They see who exactly is new, do follow-up, and when they enter all that into iMIS, it goes straight into our database, and as staff, we can see who's had a touch, who hasn't, so that we can minister to the people in our church family. iMIS has allowed us to do ministry by name and not by number, and that has been significant for us because we're all about people, and we exist for those who aren't here yet. Now, the other thing too about iMIS that's been extremely helpful is it's really given an excitement among our staff and our employees because they have the tools they need to do their job. When we rolled out iMIS 20 last year, we did a kind of an Apple style reveal where they came in, they were introduced to the new iMIS, the new features, the capabilities. We had not given them any insight that we were working on this, and so it was kind of a surprise for them. It was part of our 10-year anniversary celebration of being on iMIS. And they loved it. We actually deployed it to their desktops in the middle of our meeting, so when they got back, it was like a new present they got to open up. And we've been gathering feedback, and we've been customizing it based on that feedback. And as we continue, because of the new platform of iMIS 20, it's now we're able to give like a finely tailored suit that fits perfect for our staff. And we're very excited about iMIS 20.